Hansel and Gretel 2.0 Digital Age. Once upon a time, in an age when computers and space shuttles ruled the world, there lived a boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. Their mother and father were engineers at NASA, designing communication systems for the farthest corners of space. Yet their devotion to work was so overwhelming that the mother eventually suffered burnout under intense stress. She drifted away from reality, becoming someone exhausted who could think only about the next project. Hoping to find a cure for his wife's condition, their father took the family to a remote forest outside the city to test a newly developed satellite navigation prototype. They wanted to see if the system worked even in the weakest signal zones. When he stopped the car among the trees, the father handed the children a tablet. "This is a wonderful game. The navigation will lead you out of a great maze. Just follow the blue arrow on the screen. We'll finish our work and then come pick you up." Although Hansel and Gretel noticed their parents' anxious state, they were drawn into the game. They opened the navigation app and began heading deep into the forest. But because their mother had absent-mindedly entered the wrong coordinates, the children had already strayed from the right path. As they continued, they realized the navigation system was malfunctioning. Hansel took a screenshot at every error, leaving behind digital breadcrumbs. Gretel, meanwhile, used her camera to record every curious sign they encountered in the forest. An old utility pole, an abandoned park sign, and so on. Eventually, the navigation led them to a massive studio, glowing with lights and surrounded by LED screens. The person who opened the door was Madame Flavor, a famous food YouTuber. Her apron and artificial smile made her look every bit the television star. "Oh, children, just the innocent faces I need for my live stream," she exclaimed. She welcomed them inside and offered the most delicious-looking, yet entirely factory-made foods. Soon, Hansel and Gretel realized that Madame Flavor was using them merely as content props for her broadcasts. One night, Hansel secretly accessed Madame Flavor's computer. He discovered that she was using an AI program called The Great Oven, which analyzed viewers' comments and created manipulative storylines. Her goal was to record the children's natural reactions and turn them into emotional videos to gain more subscribers. One day, Gretel asked Madame Flavor, "During your live stream, would you show us your best dish? That special Great Oven recipe?" Proudly, Madame Flavor agreed. As she went live, Hansel launched a virus program he had prepared, using the digital breadcrumbs he'd left earlier to exploit weaknesses in the system. The virus crashed Madame Flavor's algorithm, and the live stream abruptly ended. Her artificial smile froze on the screen. With her power stripped away, Madame Flavor stood helpless and defeated. Following the corrupted navigation data and the path they had recorded, Hansel and Gretel found their way back. At the edge of the forest, they ran into their mother, who had been searching for them. When she saw her children, the overwhelming fear she had felt made her realize how exhausted she had become and how distant she was from them. Their father, too, resolved to support both his wife and children as best as he could. This adventure taught their parents that technological solutions were not always enough, that the most important connection was not built through satellite signals, but through the bonds of the heart.